welcome back to a whole new ball game, and we are back after the World Cup. World Cup 94 has happened in December of 1993, and this is the league table as we go into the next fixtures. We'll cover the World Cup at the end. We are sitting third, 3 behind Liverpool, 4 behind Manchester City, and we face Liverpool today, so a victory will put us level with them despite their game in hand, so not quite really level. Anyway, it's second against third at Anfield, and we've got Bosnich in goal. Pearce, Jorge, Stimac and Faber in defence. Keane, Nedved, Valderrama, Rivaldo midfield. Shearer and Fashanu up top. Let's go. Okay, underway at Anfield, and it's a big game. Straight after the World Cup. I won't reveal who won the World Cup, but we have got a World Cup winner in our side. And Liverpool have got some World Cup runners-up in theirs as well. Maybe a winner as well. We'll see. Anyway, we've got Pearce back to Jorge. First highlight of the day is a Villa one. It's brought down by Shearer, who tries to feed through to Fashanu. He does. Shearer gets on the end of it. Shearer's got it. You don't give Shearer 2 chances. And he smashed that one home. 1-0. 6 minutes gone, I guess. Pretty comfortable start to the game. Great move. Great work from Shearer bringing it down. Takes it round his man. Slots it through to Fashanu, who doesn't quite get on the end of it. He does eventually because of a mistake by Wright. Feeds it back to Shearer. A nice little 1-2, I guess, in the end. And Shearer smacks it home. Easy finish for Alan Shearer. You can't really complain as he gets... You don't get a better chance than that, do you? Liverpool have made the mistake there by giving him the ball in a dangerous area. But we're back with another highlight. Moldovan to McManaman. Schuster. Barnes. This is a slightly different Liverpool side to the last one we faced. And Bernd Schuster has equalised 5 minutes after they'd gone behind. All of that promising start wiped away just like that. A lovely move. McManaman linking up. Schuster sends it in. Barnes takes it back, feeds the space, and just... That's a great finish. Bottom corner. Bosnich cannot get there. It's 1-1 Liverpool and Villa here at Anfield. This doesn't help our aspirations for getting up the table because it will leave us 3 points behind everyone. Anyway, Schuster with another corner, whipped in. Stimac with a nice header, clears it. But only as far as McManaman and Redknapp. Back out to Schuster. He's having a good game. He's involved so far in everything. McManaman with a cracking effort. Bloomin' heck. Steve McManaman with his 6th goal of the season from range. An absolute scorcher from distance, according to the commentary on the game. And I cannot disagree. What a bloomin' good strike that was. Schuster involved again. McManaman left on his own on the edge of the box. Poor defending. And it's 2-1. Not even 20 minutes gone. This is a poor start now. It was a good start. It's now a poor start. Liverpool are now going to be clear at the top. And we're going to be third. Clear of the 2 above us. Level on points with Oldham and Man City. Who, Oldham are doing well, aren't they? Lizarazu back to Rossi. Inside to right. I'm all at 6s and 7s here because we started out so well and Liverpool are just catching us on the break once again. Rush is through. Rush has scored. Can we check that for offside? I mean, I don't think he was, but it's all going horrifically wrong. It's been awarded. It's 3-1 and we're half an hour in. They just caught us on the break again. Rush nods it down to Barnes, who takes a couple of touches inside Moldovan, feeds the ball through to Rush, and Rush shoots past Bosnich once again. And they just... Every time they get the ball, they score. I mean, we'll check the offside, but yeah, he was onside. He was being played on. Disappointing in the end. That was really bad. I suppose they have had more chances, but it seems like every chance they get, they've scored from. They've got a free kick again. Barnes, right. Let's just get rid of this one. Into Moldovan, who takes it back to Barnes. Fine. McManaman's got to be offside, surely. Surely he is. He's offside. Bosnich with a good save anyway. Pushes it wide. But that... I'm at a loss so far. Shearer, lovely work there. Shearer should have done better. Great save by Rossi. But it looked much easier to score than it did to miss. I'll give him that. Pearce whips it in. Can't find the head of, I think it was Fashanu attacking the front post. Okay. We're going to hopefully get to half-time at 3-1 and not any further behind. Because we need to really have a bit of a regroup in here, because this is not how things should be going today. We are a good side. We are a match for Liverpool, as shown by the stats. Actually, we're matching them, but we owe them here. We owe them for what they did last time. But also, you've been terrible, so sort yourselves out. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with that. It's 3-1 at half time. Pearce inside to Nedved. Let's turn things around. Valderrama been a bit quiet today. Back to Keane, although seriously, everyone's been quiet apart from Shearer. Faber to Stimac. Into Fashanu. Fashanu finds Shearer. Shearer finds Rivaldo. Rivaldo in space. Should score. Doesn't score. We've had chances. This is the thing. We've had the chances. And with our strike force, we should be scoring them. We've got Rivaldo, Nedved, Valderrama, Fashanu, Shearer. And that's not even touching on the players on the bench. I mean, we've got Cole, Hasselbank, York. I mean, I'm not sure all of them are on the bench. But we've got a lot of striking options. And we are being... Look at those stats. And we're going to go to attacking whilst I'm telling you to look at these stats. And I'm going to shout, demand more, I think. But if you look at the stats when they come back on again in a second, we have been the better side. We've had the better chances. We've had more chances. They're going to score again, aren't they? I mean, he's taken it wide, but ball into the box is just about dealt with by Nedved. Fashanu has it. Rivaldo, can we get them on the counter? Shearer's... Oh, that's a terrible foul. Benoit Cauet, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but he's French, I'm guessing. He's off. Good. We need to get back in this game now. We're attacking. This is the time. This is the time to do it and get ourselves back into this game. Pearce with a corner. Ball in. Shearer's header! Over the bar. Right, let's make some changes because we are nothing. Aside from Shearer and Fashanu, nothing is happening. Daly on for Nedved. York will possibly come on later. Staunton on for Jorge. Stimac off for McGrath. We're not going to bring York on. We'll go with that. 3 changes. 20 minutes to go. I mean, anyone out there think we've got a chance? They've got 10 men, but so far we've been unable to hit a cow's backside with a banjo. Let's put it that way. Barn door, something else about barn door as well. Some other late 90s FIFA references in there, I'm sure. But we are not able to score. That's what I'm trying to get at here. We've had the chances. Rivaldo's had a chance. Shearer's had a chance to get his second. Rush is through here. Rush is going to get a goal, isn't he? He's found the top corner. He's lofted it over Bosnich. Bosnich is absolutely nowhere. And Ian Rush is making up for his World Cup. Spoiler. Wales lost in the final. To England. But he's got a second goal here today. And it's a lovely finish. Top corner. You can't really... Can you blame Bosnich for that? He was out of position, I guess. But he's not filled himself with glory right there. 20 minutes to go. I don't think we're going to get 3 goals back. I'll be honest. Liverpool are going to go top. We are going to crash out in a bit of a... I mean, that sums it up, really. Shearer's header in space goes over the bar. Liverpool are not playing like they're down to 10 men. We are. We're playing like we're down to 9 men, and both of the men we lost are strikers because we can't score. Saying that, they're the only 2 players who are playing well. Keane. Shearer and Keane linking up. Rivaldo's header. Fine, Shearer. Shearer should score. Come on, Alan Shearer. You are better than that. Another great save. The keeper is definitely keeping them in. We've had the chances to be level, but we are 4-1 down. Header is not... It is cleared away, but it's not for us, and that is the end of the highlight. Shearer has had chances. He should have got a hat-trick, but he hasn't, and that is the reason we are losing 4-1. Liverpool top. We are going out with a whimper. It's 4-1 in the end. No, it's not. We've got another highlight. They might score from this as well. McManaman in space. Finds Moldovan. Rush. Doesn't get on the end of that. Bosnich collects it nicely in the end. And it's lofted over the top. Right nods it into McManaman. This Liverpool, since going attacking, Liverpool are about the only side who look like they're doing anything. Oh, Faber, no. Rush. And that's it. 5-1. Ian Rush gets his hat-trick. Faber just serves it up nicely for him. Silver platter and everything. Just, you can't do that with us. Just, oh dear. What was he trying to do? Was he trying to pass it to Pearce? I mean, he didn't. He found Rush. 5-1. Liverpool going top by beating third place Aston Villa 5-1. I mean, everyone but Alan Shearer and Fashanu have had a stinker today. No excuse. Terrible. Should have won that match. If you look at the stats, we should have won that match. Liverpool going top, 5-1. We've got Wimbledon next in a couple of days. Merry Christmas. That's what I say to that. Okay then, back at it. We've got Wimbledon at home. Liverpool are playing Man City as well on the same day. It's just after Christmas once again. A few changes. Bosnich in goal. Staunton, Stimac, Jorge Faber, Nedved, Valderrama, York, Keane, Cole and Hasselbank. See if these pair can score goals, because the last two couldn't. Let's go. I think I've realised why we lost so badly against Liverpool. We were in our blue 21-22 third kit rather than the 92-93 kits. That is exactly why. I say that, and if we lose to Wimbledon, you've got to be joking here. That doesn't quite work. I wanted to make a joking here joke, and they should have scored there. Joking is obviously the Wimbledon manager, if you're wondering why I'm saying that. Never mind. Wimbledon starting out promising, but that clearance goes only to Staunton, who sends it inside to Stimac, into Keane, who was very missing in the last game. Cole to York. York takes it wide, though. He can't get a shot on target. He's been brought down, hacked down from behind by Brian McAllister, I think that one is. And that was in the area. We're checking whether it's in the area, but I think it definitely was. He's been hacked down from behind, and it's a penalty. Okay. Let's start as we mean to go. I mean, we went ahead last game and lost 5-1. Nedved from the spot. Bottom corner. Nicely done. 1-0. Let's not concede 5 goals from here. That's my only ask. Do not concede 5 goals from here. A lovely penalty slotted into the bottom corner. Hans Segers goes the right way, but he doesn't get a hand onto it. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, 1-0. 15 minutes on the clock. We've had a penalty, so that is basically why our XG is so much higher. Segers with a clearance once again. I'm not going to do it every time, honestly. York wins it. Hasselbank finds Cole. Cole with a great finish. Cole the goal. 14th of the season. And he's not even a regular starter. Most of those, well, just incredible. I mean, I say most of them off the bench. I think he probably has started quite a few games. But he's not first choice. York and Hasselbank linking up nicely. Hasselbank finds Cole. Brings it down. He doesn't miss those. Bottom corner. A poacher's finish. Is it really? I don't know. He's a poacher, though, today. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, Russia's got a hat-trick now inside 22 minutes. 3-0 against Manchester City. Probably one of the fastest hat-tricks in Premier League history. We're going to praise them. 2-0, half an hour gone. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I mean, I would have been happier if we'd not lost to Liverpool. I would have preferred to come out of this episode with at least 4 points. They're 4-0 up against Man City. Rush has got 4 in 32 minutes. So that makes me feel a little bit better because Man City are 5th. So they're a good side, but they're getting absolutely spanked just like we did against Liverpool at Anfield. It's half-time, 2-0. Let's take a breath. Things are going well here at it's not Ewood Park. It's Villa Park. I'm not playing as Blackburn. I've got to get out of the habit. It's 6-1 at Anfield, just to let you know. Barnes has got a brace now. We're doing well, basically, but we can do better. We need to get some of that goal difference back. Cole fed through, lovely. Should have scored. Segers with a great save. It should be 3 right now. It's a lovely movement. Valderrama's ball in to York. Should have got a goal. Didn't. Never mind. Still 2-0. 55 minutes gone. And that's a lovely another ball in. That's dangerous. Good clearance by Staunton, though. Obviously, we're near the January transfer window. And I think what we need to do is sign a defender. Not sure whether that's a right back or a centre back, but we need to get a Cole. Oof, very good effort there by Andy Cole. Obviously, we've got some good defenders, but I think defence is... I'm thinking mainly because we've just lost 5-1, but I think defence is probably the area we need to strengthen, which means I'm likely to just go out and sign another striker because we need more of those, don't we? An hour gone. Everyone seems to be playing nicely today, which is good after the disappointment of the last game. Keane with a lovely ball to York. York chips the keeper, but he's too close and can't get it back down again under the crossbar, and it's gone out for a goal kick. 6-1, I think, is where the score is settling down at Anfield. We're going to make some changes. Keane hasn't really had a good game. Richardson can come on for 25 minutes. And we'll see what other changes we can make in a few. Staunton's the only other guy not... and Bosnich, but Bosnich hasn't really had to do anything. The only other two players who haven't had... In fact, I say that. Valderrama and Nedved have dropped below 7, so they are coming off. Well, at least... Yeah, we'll bring Atkinson and Daly on. That'll show them. York's teetering on the edge there of a 6.9 and a 7, so let's just... We haven't got any more subs, so I can't bring him off. 10 minutes to go. That's it, really. I don't think there's much else we can do. We could score another goal. That'd be good. Bump our goal difference back up. But plus 17 compared to Liverpool's plus 30. I mean, we ain't going to catch Liverpool if they're doing that, are we? Richardson just a bow. That's dangerous. Calm down. Calm down. Ball over the top to Holdsworth. This is dangerous. He's in here. He's in here. He's not in here. Staunton gets on the end of Bosnich's save. A lovely save from Bosnich. I said he's not had much to do today, but when he has been called into action, he's done the business just like that. 2 minutes to go. Game is done and dusted. Staunton with a throw. We can take some time over this. He finds Cole. He's out on the wing for some reason. There's Daly. Cole's cut back inside. He's been just dispossessed. Hasselbank from range cracks the woodwork. The goal is still shaking as we get to full time. Hasselbank was very close to making it 3 just before the end of the game. But looking at that, we have played well, performed well, got a good victory to make up for that terrible 5-1 defeat against Liverpool. But Liverpool have beat Manchester City 6-1. So, I mean, that's got to make us feel a little bit better, surely. We have a quick look. Yeah, 6-1 in the end. Rush getting a hat-trick in half an hour. 4 goals in half an hour, in fact, to put them top by 4 points. We played a game extra and we're 2 behind Manchester United. We'll have a look at the World Cup now because you can see there. It says holders England. An England-Wales final for 2 teams who didn't even qualify for the 1994 World Cup. That's impressive. Hughes got a goal from midfield. Pallister and Lineker getting the goals for England. And we'll have a look at both teams run through to the final when we get to their schedule. Here we go. Right, so England beat Colombia, Egypt and Spain in the groups. Uruguay, Italy, Mexico, Wales. Quite an easy run, really, apart from Italy. Lineker getting so many goals. Did you see that? That was incredible. Wales, on the other hand, Japan, France, Ivory Coast in the groups. Chile, Germany, Argentina. A much tougher run through the semi-finals and quarter-finals for Wales. But they didn't manage to get it in the end. England beating Wales in the World Cup final. Fantastic. Right, next up, we are going to come back at the end of February. If we get through to the Coca-Cola Cup final, that'll be then. If not, we'll play QPR and then whoever we've got in the second knockout round of the Cup Winners' Cup. That is what the next episode is going to entail, and I shall see you there. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. A bit of a disappointing first game, but a cracking second game where we've won 2-0 against Wimbledon to make a little bit of amends for the 5-1 defeat to Liverpool. Right, I will see you next time, hopefully for the Coca-Cola Cup final. If not, we'll be back with something else, and I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video, and hang on, what's... It's a subscribe button. Tap on this. Even if you've done it already, just try it. See what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look. Have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.